Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 3 with Black Ice 9.11, and of course we're playing as Japan. Okay, you guys can start marching back into here. Man, this unit that's attacking us is a damn good infantry, Indian division I should say. I don't know that it's infantry. Do we know? Okay, they got Gurkhas in there. Armored cars. Yeah, okay. Well, we are bringing those guys in to try to hit them in their flank. And there were some damn good Indian units. Okay. Yeah. You can come up to there. You can come through here. You can support that attack, maybe. They're just freaking police, it looks like, maybe. I don't know. Get everybody in, everybody in. We drive for Bhutan. We drive to try to put a nail into them. Mountain unit training, just great, 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 because that's what we're doing, mountain unit training. I think that's down here. Well, we got lots of mountains still to fight in, so we're gonna let that go. Yeah. Okay. How is... Okay, well... They were either defeated and shattered and pushed, you know, back to here. As we can see, there's like, I see 5 wheel transport divisions that are hollow, or, you know, wagon wheel divisions. One that's a mechanized division that's hollow, some others. So some units have been shattering and coming back here. So these could very well have shattered, either shattered trying to attack or shattered defending, or something. Yeah, okay, so they're stuck there. Looks like the Germans are not attacking here for some reason. I don't know. Now, of course, Nick thinks very much that I should, hi Nick, have pushed sooner, faster up here. And he could be right. I'm not saying he's wrong by any means. Well, you know, the point is to reverse and save the Italians. I just don't know that there's anything we could do to save the Italians. Just because once you have the Americans here, and seeing this as America, because it does see it as America, because this isn't seen as occupied. They start to react more and better. And so that's sort of the thing. And we might have been able to save them. I'm not saying we couldn't have, but I don't know that we would have. There's a big difference between those are the destroyers. Oh, okay. Here they are. Okay, because although these were being brought over to be occupation troops, they can quickly shift these guys across here. And another Australian destroyer down. Okay, they stopped moving because of lack of supplies, but now they're getting some supplies. Hopefully they can keep moving. Okay, everybody out. Everybody back out. Yeah. Right now wondering, do we come here? Do we come here? Because we can see at the right, there's a lot of forces coming right into here. Do we try to invade to here? Do we try to invade to here to in their rear? Do we do both? That may be the best plan, is do both. Okay. Now, let's attach to the tank corps, even though you're not a tank division. But, okay, so that way we can also go click, select, no. Select all, get on board ship. Okay, the fight into Australia is drawing me, but I am at least going to try to change the outcome in Europe. But now is not the time to add the Soviets as an enemy of ours. No, it's not the time, as you can see. But if we can, because the point is not so much to, the point is to save Italy, not to fight the Soviets. Because I don't even know if we defeated the Soviets, we would save, in a practical sense, at this point. Because if Italy falls enough, and or whether that's, and I'm not even sure it's a requirement, but if there's a D-Day landing that's big enough, and if we're, you know, if the Germans are fighting, let's say, at the gates of Moscow, and I'm pushing, you know, I've gotten half or more of the Soviet Union in my, you know, sphere of influence or more, or we're, you know, or I may well seeing here, if I'm coming up through the Caucasus along with the Germans and whatnot, and we're just all sort of in here, I could still see the D-Day landings land enough forces, and they drive in and take Berlin in essence, you know. So we might be able to defeat the Soviets together enough, but I could see sometime in 44 a landing and taking out the Germans. I am a little surprised from some of the things, and I don't know if just because I'm playing in brief time periods, but there was get ready for the American counteroffensive. I thought that was going to be something scripted, but maybe because we've taken Hawaii, it's stalling it? I don't know. But then it's, well, I would just simply script in an invasion to Hawaii. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Dual purpose anti-tank guns. Yeah, we'll stop that. Don't know if we hardly have any heavy anti-aircraft. Okay, Hedgehog. Advance. And that's the anti-submarine type Hedgehog, which we're going to stop. Reading about it, I'm sort of surprised at how few actual ships seeming to actually got Hedgehogs during World War II. I thought it would have been a more common thing. But maybe I was looking at destroyers more than destroyer escorts. I'm thinking about it. Okay, here, let's see, we'd like to get those attacks. Reduction of range, but morale's up. Don't know. We like long range. So yes, the Americans had air conditioning and refrigerators type, freezer type things on their submarines. Oh, and showers. Think on that, Germans and Japanese. Americans were taking showers on their submarines. Not daily or anything like that. Not saying they didn't smell of diesel oil or something like the Germans did too, but at least they got an occasional shower. And like I think the Germans did have some, not really sure. Like a car battery today, at least an American car battery, you have water in it as distilled water as part of its battery element. They very much had distilled water in a sort of open battery cell type things. Salt water in there would be really, really bad for them, I understand. But so they were doing, ooh, okay, build cost more for artillery, fine. Manpower cost we can do, weight, just transport. Supply consumption, but tremendous firepower. What's that? I don't know. But what they would want to do is to top up and maintain the water for the batteries. So they had distillation plants on submarines, and yes, the Germans, I do believe, had that too, and as well as the Japanese, for that same purpose. But the Americans were set up and have enough of that to effectively generate a bit more water than needed, so that they could use it for things like showers and such, and more than just drinking too. Yeah, it was sort of like the Germans were just, you know, maintaining enough water, drinking water and whatnot as well. Yes, I know some of you guys know a lot more about submarines than I do, but not everyone does. Okay, didn't I send you away already? Okay, well, I don't know. I thought I sent you over here. Were you transporting? No? You know, it's you that are coming here. Okay, this is a different transport unit. Okay, good, thankfully, good. Okay, they're here to pick up these guys, so let's pick up these guys, and... oh... I think we're heading back to here for some of the airborne unit improvements, along with some of the other stuff. As soon as you get there, I need you to get... okay, now... are we running supplies into there? No, we're not, and we need to be. Okay. Good thing they had a lot of supplies. Create a supply convoy from Tokyo to Port Sudan. Do we ever pull the ships out of Samoa? Oh, you guys don't need to be there. You can come over to here. Maybe you should even be going to the Indian Ocean. You know I sent... okay, here they are. Okay, CV. 2 CVs instead of CVLs. Okay, come up to here. Okay, you can't. So come to here first. Rebase to there. And... the Yamato group. Yeah, I guess. Okay, can you come up to there? No. You're still based out of somewhere else. Oh, you can't move up to there either? Oh, we don't control that well enough. Oh no, we could patrol here. So why can't we move to here? Cancel. Okay, well, I think here is our best bet. Because I know there's Americans there, so I think we could hold along here better. Well, we're seeing these guys are mostly retreating back, but it looks like much of them are retreating this way. Hey Nick, do notice, yeah, this is, I'm guessing this is sort of what's done some of that. Because again, I don't think we're connected here. Land connection. And you very well may be right then that this landing here didn't take anything away from up here, but the question is would they have moved? Good, a destroyer escort's done. Would they have moved those units somewhere else? There, slowly, too slowly. Okay, you're coming there. You come there. Those Gurkhas are really doing a number on us. Okay. They're slowly grinding against the police, and I think they may do that. These guys, well, they're okay. Oh no, they're at the bottom, that's fine. So we're slowly going through these guys. Mostly the really good unit are probably just, well, that may be a decent defensive HQ, but most of these stuff sort of sucks, so we may be able to do that. Okay, and you're pushing through there. Going for the oil here and here. And yes, we are here now. Okay. We're here now. Okay, you're gonna go occupy oil fields once we can. Okay, get on board the boat. We got the armor coming. Just transport. Oh, well, you're gonna start attacking those garrison troops. Might as well. Because we now are going to have a... Okay, you are operating out of there. You're not. Where did we have the hit? Well, come over to here. And let's grab a pair of... Okay, well, let's drop in a pair of destroyer escorts. That's an alright commander. No, we'll do that one, doesn't really matter. Come out here and you will eventually go on anti-submarine patrol out there. Okay. So attack them and don't let them cut you off. That was the purpose of cutting them off from supply. And they're pretty well sort of shattered. And another Australian destroyer down. Okay, yeah, you push into there, you support the attack there. And okay, we've got landing craft. Okay, so let's put on 2 vessels. Let's the Nagato group. Okay, how big is the port? Okay. That's really small. So, oh, that group isn't back yet. You come up here to get some repair for the Nagato and others. You guys come up here to do shore bombardment. And you come up to do close escort. Good. Oh, we also have the Kaga group here. Okay, Kaga group, you can patrol off of here. Pick up any various random units, and you're going to invade that province. Ah, heavy cruiser and 2 liners taken out here. Very good. They're all up there. It looks like there's nobody in Cairns. Ah, hello. Stop going into Italian territory. We can't supply you there. I was still planning on liberating it, but since we have French partisans, let's take them down. You know, okay. Select everybody, get out of the ship. Don't think we could go as far as we were hoping to. Let's add that to there. We did sort of send them off to go. Can we invade there? No. Even though it sort of says it's a no. Okay. Well, we can invade Jeddah. I'm pretty damn sure we can, at least. That would be a worthy thing, I guess. Because I don't think we can invade up far enough north to secure a port. You know, get in quickly enough to do that. So they don't have a LAT, which was, I think, a port developed by Israel post the. But there is I don't know what it's. It may be a variation of Al Kaba or whatever. There is a sort of Jordanian port that I think. Well, isn't that's the yeah, that's the port that T.E. Lawrence of Arabia took, you know, where in the movie they go through the desert, and I think it's up here, but maybe it's something down here. No, I think it was here, because then he crosses the Sinai to get back to the British. So I think this is yeah, this is throwing me. Wish I had the British. Aqaba. Yeah, there you go. Aqaba. Okay, Al Aqaba. That's it. Al Aqaba. Aqaba. Yeah, that definitely. That's the World War I Turkish port. There should be a port here, people. Maybe a level 1 one, but a port here. Yeah, that's right. Aqaba. Now I would spell it without a Q, but with a C. But hey, okay, people. Now infantry tank, go in there. You can start pushing up here, and you can start pushing into the mountainous regions here, and you guys, the Thai unit here, you can push this way a bit. Don't know if we have enough infrastructure to get through here. I don't think we do, but I'm not sure. Okay, airplane radio communications affects all those units. Electronic, okay, yes, we're stopping that. Yep, let's start doing better radar for our ships. Oh, and we won here. Cool. I don't know. Oh boy, 3 more destroyer groups and a light cruiser taken down. Off of here. Very good. And we are ashore here, and we are being pounded a bit. Okay. Yep. You just come down into here. Okay, well. Pact concluded, Your Imperial Highness. Tibet has accepted joining the Axis. Very good. We have Tibet in the Axis. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Not that that's going to be any war-winning thing, but well, one, these guys won't feel like a need to guard the Tibetan border. I don't think we have any sort of, connection to our allies or our enemies here. What it normally for me means is that normally Jiang is part of the Comintern, so that's like another ally, making the Comintern want to guard the border. But, well, wish these guys would decide. But we're facing the exact same thing that I sort of kind of had suspicions, but really it was the Italian series that when, I'm just going to say it because not everyone watches everything, is like when I was up here with the Italian army here, that I'd taken out Turkey and moved up and through here. I would say take Azov, and the Germans were attacking Azov, and I was attacking Azov from the south. A German unit would come into here, and I would come in here. We would win, but I would get there slightly before they do. So it's an Italian-controlled province, and then a German army unit would immediately, once it gets here, would turn around and go back to German-controlled territory. And so then the Soviets, with their better equipment, then the Italians would come in and pound me and drive me back out, and then the Germans would try to attack again. Where I would see a lot of times, like what we're seeing here, my puppets, here both puppet and faction members. These guys became puppets before I joined the faction. Having units in their own territory, but not sending units anywhere else. I often see that in Romania and Hungary. Once I connect the borders up, like this, they stop pushing in. But I was watching Romania and Hungary, as well as other nations, like we see Serbia up here, send forces unto other places to fight, but none of them were coming through Italian-occupied Turkey or coming into a, Italian-occupied Soviet territories. So this tells me specifically something in this AI is either A, broken, or B, they're trying to, not necessarily so much broken. Wow, they've had a lot of units shattered that are slowly heading back to the front now. Looks like 5 divisions, maybe a bit more, 6 divisions right there. If not broken, trying to keep the, giving too many advantages to the human player. So I love that strategic command allows me to fully command my faction. I would love a modification to do that while still keeping all the countries separate, so that Bulgaria is going to have to fight its way through the tech tree. It might be able to, and I'm ambivalent about tech sharing. They definitely did some tech sharing in World War II. Rolls-Royce engines were being produced in America because they were really good designed engines put into the P-51 Mustang, if I'm not mistaken. And it was only once, I think, they put in the Rolls-Royce engines that the P-51 really comes into its own. And again, I'm not the greatest air expert of World War II, so I may be getting some of the details wrong. But so there was definitely British Rolls-Royce engine design put into American bombers, or American fighters, and maybe American bombers, and produced in America, as opposed to just simply lend-leasing, things around too, which we know. So, I definitely like the idea with Hearts of Iron 4 that you can give equipment so that we can either give older model 109s to Hungary, or we can give new model 109s to not Hungary, I'm looking at Bulgaria right now, but any of these people, new model 109s or something, or ME 262s, jet fighters, or whatever I want to give to them, I can give to them, and they're going to put their pilots into them. Or they can try to produce their own aircraft, however good that would be. But so I really, again, love the idea that, German factories turn out German equipment. Maybe some levels of tech sharing that we do know that went on. But Bulgaria is still, in essence, Bulgaria. Bulgaria still has to fight through its doctrine trees, tech trees, that kind of thing. Look at all these units sitting here that are Italian. At least some of them are, because I see here this Italian flag and an Italian flag in their HQ unit. Well, an armor unit is sitting there of some nation, probably German. Another Italian unit in there. All guarding against a country that isn't going to go to war. Still have Bulgaria be Bulgaria with all of its deficiencies, but have full control over it, as well as all the other ones. Now, again, we need better AIs to compensate for that, but I would really love that, to micromanage all of it. Now, I know a lot of people wouldn't. It would be overwhelming, and I totally get that. So I would totally, how I would compromise it would be is, do you put Italy on AI, or do you manually do it Italy, as well as anything in your, all countries in your faction? So that if, get somebody like Tibet in here, and they've got, looks like 2 Gurkha units there, and go, okay, well, I'm going to take, and there's an elite HQ there and a mountain HQ. I'm going to take a couple of, and 3 infantry divisions here. I may take 3 divisions here and go, yeah, well, we're going to, send them around here to fight Bhutan and Nepal, and maybe fight Afghanistan if that's what we're going to do, and decide what we're going to do. And you could even have, which I do, can definitely see the idea of having, and yes, these guys doing just what they were cheap to build. They're just sitting here forever, making the Soviets have divisions out here, hopefully, or more than they would have otherwise. So I'd really love to micromanage that. There's some really good things with strategic command. Really good reasons to have play strategic command. Oh, no. Yep. Go right after Jeddah, right into Jeddah, right into whatever military force they have. And 2 more destroyers gone. Okay, looks like we're gonna get this. No, we have the Australian 2nd Armored Division here. Support the attack. Okay, yes. Get them from another flank. What does Chile want, or otherwise known as Texas? No. Metal, no, too small of a thing. Okay, well, we're going to end the episode here, trying to keep these things short. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And, of course, I love hearing from you, so please post a comment, question. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.